I'm Tiana, and I'm fat. And you probably already know that because you saw the picture of me attached to this podcast episode. When I walk in the door, or you see a photo of me, it's probably the first thing that you notice. And maybe in the back of your mind, when you heard me call myself fat, you probably started thinking things like, oh, you're not fat, you're fluffy, or you're big boned, or no, you're just plus sized. Trying to nice up how I'm referring to myself. Because being called fat is bad. But why is it bad? I mean, did it rob your grandmother? Did it purposely run over the family cat with a bus? Did it take over the government and work towards removing protections and rights of the disenfranchised? No, probably not. I mean, fat is bad because it's associated with lots of negative words. Words like lazy, uncontrolled, unworthy, greedy, smelly, ugly, and. I mean, I could just go on, but I won't. Because we all know what I mean. But the word fat does not mean these things. It just means big. It means more adipose tissue. Hell, it can even be used to mean great things, like rich or prosperous, fertile, abundant. But sadly, we always go to that negative place when we hear the word fat. Like when we say we feel fat. Dude, fat is not a fucking feeling. It's not possible to feel fat unless you're physically touching some of it with your hands, massaging all that gentle softness. In that case, yeah, you're probably feeling some fat. But in any other case, you're definitely not feeling fat. I mean, yeah, fat is a descriptive word. It's an adjective. That's the description of a descriptive word. But it's an adjective that refers to the way that something or someone looks. It's not a feeling. But when somebody says that they feel fat, what they really mean is that they feel one of those negative things I was talking about before. But here's the problem. With the word fat as an adjective, is when you become defined by it. Then you're just the fat girl. I mean, when I was pregnant, I went to this bakery for breakfast, and I ordered this egg dish that takes a little bit of time to cook. And while I was waiting, I looking around and stuff, and I just happened to turn around and see the two girls behind the counter, one of them holding my egg dish, and the other one, asking the other one, who is this for? And the other girl, puffs up her cheeks and made that, that fat arm movement where you put your arms out to the sides. And in that moment, I realized that I wasn't the girl with the curly hair, which is kind of different where I live. I wasn't the brown girl, which is pretty different where I live. I was the ugly fat girl in that moment. And I realized, fat is everybody's worst fear. Don't eat that. We're gonna get fat. Don't sit around too much. You're gonna get fat. Fuck all that shit. I want my fat back. I got a fat back, but I want my fat back. I don't want fat to be the reason that I can't do something. I mean, for so many fucking years, I let it be the reason I couldn't do something. I allowed that to happen to myself, but not anymore. No. Writer, storyteller, and speaker Kimberly Dark says that we each have personal sovereignty. We are each entitled to create the culture in which we live, because of course we are creating the world even as it creates us. And that resonated with me because she's saying that I get to choose what I surround myself with. I get to choose my reality. We know people get to choose their realities. We're seeing that a lot right now. But in my reality, I choose that fat is just a word and not a hindrance. So that's why I use it the way I do. And yeah, I can be lazy. I could be lazy. I could be smelly because, I have a body and that happens, right? But I am not worthless. And I am not all these horrible negative things. I am fucking awesome. I am super interesting. I am funny. You best believe I'm funny. I am fun. because I make the party happen. I am creative, I am smart, and fuck you all, I am an awesome goddamn dancer. I am all of these things. And I am also fat. And being fat doesn't make me any less of these. Matter of fact, it probably enhances all of them. You too can choose to no longer be defined negatively by your fat. You can choose to believe that your fat is a living testament to the abundance and richness of your life. So the next time you're not having a great day and you hear, "I feel fat," escape from your lips, take a moment to ask yourself what you're really feeling. And once you identify that, liberally apply self-care as necessary so that you can help yourself feel better. And if you're looking for ways to learn how to better be served by your medical professionals, I've got something for you. Starting March 5th, the In This Body virtual conference, Navigating Medical Care in a Bigger Body, is going to be live to do just that. We're going to spend 5 days where we're going to hear from 5 different medical professionals, and they're going to be breaking down the truth about being fat and conditions like diabetes and infertility, and really why it's so important that you do get the care that you need. We're going to be dealing with how to advocate for yourself, how to make the right choices, how to get what it is that you need from those people in those white coats. So come and join us. It's pay what you want for the access for the first week. And we're going to have a Facebook group so we can get together and talk about what's going on for us in our own experiences and our own lives, and have community. You're going to be able to ask questions of the speakers, and it's just going to be great. So I really hope to see you there. Get all the information and sign up at www.inthisbody.co. And I have been Tiana, Fat Health Coach, and this has been the One Beautiful Yes podcast. Thanks for spending your time with me today, and I hope to see you next time. Have a great one. Bye.